Cool. It's a few hours later. I've been very busy today, hence why I didn't do the trade recap really soon. Right, so let's get into the trade recap. So it's a bank holiday today, so I wasn't actually anticipating on taking any trades, but I still did tune into the markets at 2:30 just to see what's going on. I noticed, so look, no news today. We had Amberfold news, so that's what could have created some volatility. But that was at 8 p.m. tonight, so that actually hasn't come out yet. But the Yellowfold news, sorry, FOMC member was speaking, so it could create some volatility. Right, so not only did we sweep some weekly candle highs, we entered after that into a 4 hour fair value gap. Obviously, you don't just enter straight away. You look for the confirmations. So on the 1 minute, you could look on the 5 minute as well. Let's look on that. Goes into the equilibrium of the 4 hour of the 4 hour fair value gap. Straight after 5 minute market structure shift, but I've been testing out the equilibrium fair value gap kind of entries, and what I've noticed is we inverted fair value gap, had a rejection off that fair value gap, and then obviously when we traced back into this 1 minute order block I entered, although it only wicked this area, only wicked the market structure shift, I had strong confidence it was going down, and it pushed straight down, so I did enter earlier, and we did go into some profits. I took some partials. Now I'm using micro contracts, I'm using partials. This here, using those 2 arrows, so when I was taking partials, I accidentally pressed buy, I accidentally pressed sell instead of buy, which is adding more contracts to the trades. That's why it's got 2 arrows there. Cool. So on the 5 minute, it caused the market structure shift as well. And then we had to retrace it back up, and some would put their stop losses at break even straight away, but I didn't do it. Because we had a breaker block here, we had a fair value gap here, which went into, and we had this inversion fair value gap that it tapped into. So it taps into this breaker, fair value gap, and inversion fair value gap all at once, and then caused a rejection down. I targeted equilibrium of the 4 hour range, as you can see. Let's put it more neatly. Cool. So that's there, and that is there. Alright. Then once we had that, notice how we get a push up from the equilibrium range. This is why I'm saying that equilibrium, price always trades back to equilibrium. Not always, there's 3 draws price has: equilibrium of a range, any time frame range, liquidity, or inefficiencies. Equilibrium can be looked at as an inefficiency, but there's 2 different types of inefficiencies. One, obviously, if it's not equal, or at least in discount, then it's not balanced, but also fair value gaps left. And obviously, if you can see here on the 1 hour, equilibrium was at a 1 hour fair value gap, which was perfectly aligned to take a trade at. Targeted that, it was a 2.83R, but due to obviously taking partials, I made 2.28%, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just double check on my phone, just doing the maths. Right, yeah, 2.28% I made from a 2.83R trade. And I know it's bad to trade bank holidays, but if you got enough confirmation to do so, volatility was good for bank holidays, so I thought, let's take the risk. There's an A+ setup as well. Executed pretty decently. I should have maybe waited a little bit more. Maybe this 5 minute retracement would have been nice, but I still would have got a really similar entry. Let's just put the fib out on the 5 minute as well. Notice how it hits the 0.618 range into this fair value gap and pushes down. And yeah, that's it. I mean, it was down. How much was we down? I can't remember how much it was down, but we was down near on 5%. Now we're 2.4%, 2.3, 2.4%. Oh wait, so what? $500 1%. So about 2.7, actually 2.7, 2.8% down. But just gradually being patient, doing the right thing, and hopefully it should go the right way. And I'm not going to be over risking, nothing like that. Waited for the manipulation. Could have taken a good trade if the right thing set up a New York Open, but it didn't. We got the manipulation, which I'd say about at 9:30 to 9:45 primarily. This manipulation here, and then pushed up. So yeah, on the 5 minute you can look at it. The manipulation actually went into a fair value gap, like that. And I actually like looking at, now I'll wait till 9:45, you can actually watch the manipulation go. It's pretty nice to see. So yeah, but there wouldn't be an entry anyways. But yeah, caught a good trade today. Took partials at well, the lines are there, but I'll point at them. First partial was here, sorry, so very close. Second partial was, what was it? Clearly here. Third partial was here. I did trim what? Yeah, so third partial was there, and then obviously the final take profit was there. Could have taken partials here, but I didn't because price went down here so quickly. But yeah, that's it. A very quick one today. Maybe I shouldn't have actually took a trade, but I had enough confidence to think, you know, where price is going. On the 4 hour, price was overbought. So that was my anticipation. And now we've created a 4 hour fair value gap for tomorrow we can potentially trade off, because we have got weekly highs up here, lots and lots of weekly highs and liquidity up here we can take. So hopefully we carry this bullish momentum. And yeah, very quick one today. So yeah, see you tomorrow.